Hi, I'm Neil Johnson. I'm in the 11th grade. The one area that I struggled in is vocab and remembering the definition of words. And I've learned that over the time at my time at Genesee that using Quizlet is one of the key components in my vocab history. Um, so every single time, like in Latin class or in history class, I would always make a set so that I remember the words and all that. And I would normally do like a competition with my friends who could do the fastest time and doing a test who could get a better grade. And it's just helped me a lot with learning new definitions, new words, how to use those words in sentences and use them in my daily life. Um, and spelling is another one. So I started out with a very bad spelling, I don't know what you call it, like a spelling criteria in sixth grade. And now when I moved up to the high school, I started using a program called Grammarly, and you can type like an essay into it, and it gives you ideas of what different words could be used. So, like if you're trying to write a paper on, let's say, history or something. So, if you put in on this date, it could say like back then or long, long time ago or something like that. And it's helped me when I'm speaking to somebody and when I'm trying to get a good grade on a paper. And then another area would be using word to speak, and that would be along with when I'm trying to listen and catch grammatical errors and see if I can use different words again, and trying to do a whole bunch of other stuff with word to speak is actually very useful to me and to my classmates. So that is a lot of the different areas that I've used technology, and it's helped me a lot. If you put in a word in one of the boxes and you go to where you put in the definition, there can be multiple different definitions. And from my point of view, when I use it, it's come across as very challenging because I learn differently and I have different areas of vocab and trying to understand words. So when I try to pick a definition, I use a definition on the internet and then try to figure out one of the words. Like if it's Latin, I use a derivative that comes from that word. And it actually helps me more try to figure out more in depth of what the meaning is. And it's more helpful to me and my classmates when we're trying to use it. So it's very useful in the way that you can use it, and a bunch of teachers actually uses it. In my Latin class, my Latin teacher has like a class that we all go in, and she puts a whole bunch of different sets and all that for like the day before. Like tomorrow she'll put one, and then she put one yesterday. It's very useful so that if we wanted to basically get a head start and try to learn the word before we go in, everybody tries to do it, and it's like a game to try to figure out who can do it.
For more information about effective assistive and instructional technology, please visit ctdinstitute.org. Funding for this video is provided by the Center on Technology and Disability through a grant from the United States Department of Education, Office of Special Education Programs.